In the peaceful kingdom of Kapilavastu lived Prince Siddhartha, born into luxury and splendor. Surrounded by wealth, joy, and comfort, his life was seemingly perfect. Yet deep within, he felt an emptiness, an unanswered question about the meaning of life. The lavish palace could not fill the void within his heart. As Albert Einstein once said, the search for truth is more precious than its possession. This was the journey Siddhartha would soon embark upon. One fateful day, Siddhartha left the palace walls and witnessed the harsh reality of life. He saw old age, sickness, and death, suffering he had never known existed. The sight shook him to his core. For the first time, he realized that no one, no matter how privileged, could escape these truths. As Tolstoy wrote, "Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself." Siddhartha knew the change had to start within. Determined to find a solution to the suffering of life, Siddhartha made a monumental decision. He left the comforts of his palace, his family, and all his worldly possessions behind. Under the cover of night, with nothing but his resolve, he ventured into the unknown, seeking answers to life's deepest mysteries. In the words of Rumi, "You were born with wings. Why prefer to crawl through life?" Siddhartha was ready to soar on a journey of self-discovery. Siddhartha wandered from one teacher to another, learning their practices, fasting for days, and pushing his body to its limits. Yet, despite these extreme measures, he found no lasting peace. His body grew weak, but his spirit remained unbroken. The answers he sought still eluded him. As Nietzsche once said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Siddhartha's why was his quest to understand the truth of life. At the edge of despair, Siddhartha sat beneath a great Bodhi tree and vowed, "I will not move until I find the truth." Days and nights passed as he meditated, confronting his fears and desires. Nature stood still, as if holding its breath, waiting for what would come next. It is said, "Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet." Siddhartha was about to taste the sweetest fruit of all, enlightenment. Then, in the stillness of the night, it happened. A profound realization flooded Siddhartha's mind. He understood the nature of suffering, its causes, and the path to overcome it. In that moment, he became the Buddha, the awakened one. The answers he had sought for so long had finally come. As Buddha would later teach, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. With his newfound wisdom, Buddha began to share his teachings. He spoke of the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, guiding his followers toward a life of compassion, mindfulness, and inner peace. His words resonated deeply with those who listened, offering them a way out of suffering. In the words of Buddha himself, thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. His teachings became the light for countless souls. Buddha's journey teaches us that life's greatest challenges often hide life's greatest lessons. His story is a reminder that true peace comes not from material wealth or comfort, but from understanding the nature of suffering and finding balance within. The flower of patience, nourished by wisdom, blooms into enlightenment. As Buddha said, "No one saves us but ourselves. We ourselves must walk the path." What path will you choose?